All right, hey Lone Star, we are live. Good morning, Lone Star Cowboy Church.
Good
Wherever
morning.
you're watching from, all over the world, hopefully, is what we're about to get to. We're gonna give you guys just a few moments to start hopping on here. We're gonna see these numbers popping up, and we're gonna jump on Facebook and YouTube to see who's out there. But
how did you get yours up so fast? I can't even find mine.
Notifications.
Notifications?
There. Let's see if it notified you that the church is live.
Did I notify? Right there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Chris Bailey and Alex Allen.
Look at that.
I got to turn the sound down because I can hear myself. We're so glad to have you guys here. Tell us where you're at. Hey, Yuta, how are you? You're in Montgomery.
Drop a comment in there. Tell us what city, what state.
Liam, England.
Country. Yeah, England. Liam is representing from England.
Liam, when are you going to come and see us? You're all over our Facebook pages, so we get to see you a lot.
We got Bruce in Kansas.
He's the
Welcome.
Kansas Cowboy checking in. Look at that,
Oh,
Bruce.
yeah.
It's so good to have you. Ron Bailey, look at that, man. Good morning, everybody.
Happy Father's
Good
Day.
morning.
Delphina, happy Father's Day. You're right. This is Father's Day.
It is.
And so, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Happy Father's Day, Pastor Jason, because you
Father's Day.
are a dad.
You are awesome, Dad.
And his son his firstborn is graduating high school. They had the graduation party yesterday. How you feeling about that?
I told my wife I got a little teary-eyed in the truck this morning. I'm feeling emotional and trying to choke them down because I don't like emotions. So it's catching up with me a little bit today. But it's a good thing I don't have mascara on. I'm not a lady and have to worry about what happens because I was having a hard time seeing while I was driving to church this morning, thinking about it.
I did tell his son yesterday. I said, Nate, you need to know this. In our meetings, your dad has actually cried on a number of occasions, talking about you graduating from high school and what this feels like for him. So, if you come to Cowboy Church and you're a guy, you have to cry. If you don't cry, Randy always says, and I believe him, you don't trust somebody that won't cry.
Yep,
because it's very manly to cry.
And I blame it on the coffee since Pastor Randy says that's what makes him cry too. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
We got Eric in Florida and Julian in
Sacramento.
Julian. It's a girl, not Julian, but Julian in Sacramento, California.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Hey, Lori.
Wendy Joe, good morning. Good to see you.
Michigan. How's the thing?
Anna, yeah.
I bet it's hot in Michigan right now because Michigan's got it's hot there, isn't it, Anna? I'm thinking Laredo, I know it's hot there.
Yeah, John.
We have got Rodeo Bible Camp starting tomorrow morning. The first day is steer wrestling and bull riding. So the steer wrestling is going to be at mine and Randy's house at our arena tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. People are going to start showing up. We're going to have kids rocking and rolling in the arena all day. Ed Seguin, my son-in-law and daughter live in London.
Wow.
That is awesome.
That is so sweet to see.
The
We
Jaggers.
got Rebecca in Oklahoma. Welcome.
Ooh. Boomer Sooner or
Yep.
you're, Oak State Cowboy? I don't know which one. I better be careful. They both live there. I could offend somebody if I'm not careful. So.
Okay, Anna did answer. Humid and a bit hot. It's 85. It's probably about the same right here right now. It's about 85 outside. But we have like rain rolling through. So all week long there's chances of rain. And so we're so thankful for the very first time in Rodeo Bible Camp history at Lone Star Cowboy Church. Every single arena, the bulls are still not covered. All the others are covered. But the bull riders, they like falling into the mud. We were we were laughing about the bull riders the other day. And one of the guys that helps teach bull riding, he was talking about how one year it would rain so much that one of the boys that was riding, he was kind of small, and he hit the ground and he splattered into the mud so hard and so deep they couldn't figure out where he was, and they had to wait for him to stand to push up. It wasn't watch out for the bull. It was where'd the kid go. So, there's always really fun stories about camp that's coming.
Bull riding and steer wrestlers, I feel like, are probably two that have some of the funnest stories to go back and listen to.
They always show up with their clothes ripped.
Muddy, bloody, maybe
muddy,
a little bit bruised,
bloody, and bruised, and
that is.
It is. And I mean, it's like they walk in with their badges of honor and their
That's
pants
exactly
halfway
what it is.
torn
Yes.
off.
If your pants or shirt don't get ripped, I don't know if you tried hard enough in bull riding or steer wrestling. I'm just saying. And if there's not a few bruises in the mix there.
It's
But
so
it's going to be
funny.
so much fun all 5 days because it's a little bit different Monday through Friday. It's going to be a great week, though. We're excited.
We got Lake Havasu City, Havasu City in Arizona. Yes.
There you go, Jessica Holly.
Brazil.
Good to see you out there. Brazil.
Hey, Cecilio in Brazil. Santos, you're in Brazil. So glad you're here with us this morning.
Yeah.
So we have well, you've been on here several times. So we wanted our pastor Priscilla to come back.
Yes.
She is our care pastor. And we wanted to just kind of let her give her some time to explain what care ministry is. And the reason why, you want to tell them why?
Yeah, I'd love to. I think for a lot of people, they're like, what does it mean to be a care pastor? Like, aren't we all supposed to care? So what does care ministry really mean? Because if we care, why do we need a pastor to tell us to care more? And so I thought it would be great if you could help explain to the people, because care ministry is so deep and so wide. And if you're new to the church world, maybe you don't know what it means. So can you maybe just share with everybody what care ministry looks like, what all you get to oversee as being part of the care pastor here?
That's one of the, thank you, Pastor Jason, Pastor Darla, for allowing me to be here. But yes, one of the questions I always get is, what is a care pastor? Usually I just say, I get paid to care, but that's
Because nobody else on staff cares, so we have to pay somebody
I
to
get paid
care.
to care and to pray. But it's actually a lot deeper than that. Underneath me, I have a ministry team that has grown so much, but what that entails is I get to be involved with serving the homeless. We have that serving the homeless ministry.
Yep.
We have prison ministry. That's probably one of my favorites. I get to go and interact with offenders, and so that's one of the things that I always enjoy. Also, we have senior living. We get to go to 3 of the homes in the community once a month, and we visit with them, play games, and share Jesus with them. We also have a cancer care ministry. Now this is a ministry that is it's a compassion ministry, because in this ministry I have a team of people that go arm in arm with the cancer care patient, and they bring love, and they just care for them. They love on the not only the patient but the caregiver as well. Yeah. So if you know of somebody who has cancer, we have a team that would love to wrap their arms around them. We also have what else do I have? Living Beyond Loss.
Living Beyond
oh my
Loss.
gosh, that's a great class that we have that helps people walk through grief. I also have a boundaries class. If you have no boundaries, come to that class. You
Or if you have too strong of boundaries. Some people just shut you out. You cross their line and you're dead to them.
Right. So this teaches you healthy boundaries.
Yes.
Healthy boundaries. We also have, we're starting an overcomers class, which is addictions with drugs, whatever your drug of choice is.
Sugar? If we have
a
a problem with sugar,
if you
can we
need
come
to
to that? Because it's like crack.
Yeah, Pastor Darla will be there.
I will be there because sugar is like crack to me.
Oh, gosh.
We also have an intercessor prayer team. So every prayer that you put in via,
We pray for all of them.
We pray for everybody. So there is somebody sitting right now marking down your prayer request, and then every Wednesday we have a team that individually prays for every single person. We could have as many as over 200 names that we pray for individually. So this is a rock solid group. They're wonderful ladies, and they have that gifting to intercede.
They do, and they're faithful.
Every week.
Every single week they are faithful. And since COVID started, these are a lot of older, experienced, mature Christian women that just, you know those ladies that just really get down into the floor and are willing to just cry out to God. It's that kind of praying.
And they do
Except
that,
they
and
don't
they do
really.
that.
Sometimes they get on the floor, but sometimes they need help getting back up.
They do.
So we love y'all that pray. That we absolutely do.
So we have.
So
So those
cool.
are some of the stuff that we do in the ministry. We have Search for Significance Bible study. So that's finding your significance in Jesus and not your job or somebody else or a spouse or child. So we have that class. We have, what else falls underneath me is Acts of Grace. That's a ministry for post-abortion and sexual abuse for both men and women. And those classes are starting up in the fall.
Yes.
So
those are important. And
those are very important classes.
the book is really, really good.
Because somebody I know wrote it.
Yes, and it's being used all over the country. It's been used it's being currently used in other countries, and I actually did write that Bible study based off of my own experience. So this is really a big, this is a big deal, and here at the church, because there's so many people that are in that, they fall into that into the sexual abuse, and I want to interrupt just for a second. Sure. Anna, you gave a prayer request about your dad, and he fell this morning. He's in the hospital. So we want to pray for you, but we also have a link for prayers that, if you're online, we want to make sure that these ladies that pray get your prayer request. So what is y'all's link?
Well, you can actually go onto our website, and you can hit prayer request. You can go into the app and hit prayer request. If you go into those locations, we will actually get those. You can go onto Facebook, put it on there, and so we can call the office and we'll put it on there.
Yep. But the best way for online, no matter where you are in the world, go to lonestar.tv to our website. Yep. Hit prayer, or you can download the app. And if you download the app, you actually can get information updates and things. And it's Lone Star TV. It's just Lone Star TV, no dot. So you can go to your app store and get that. And you'll get all of the updates, and you can get prayer requests, and you can give online. And we are like totally online people. So go ahead with the next one, because we got 3 minutes left before we're gone.
So
let me do this. Let me jump in here.
Yes.
So they've heard about all of these opportunities, and maybe some of them are close enough that they can come to church here sometime and join in some of these. So if they're interested in serving in some of those, or maybe jumping into some of those classes because they need somebody to walk alongside them, how can they find out about those and get signed up for them?
Go to the website. You can go to the website at Lone Star Cowboy Church. You can also, if you do come to the church, we have a newsletter that goes out every month that those classes are posted as well. For Acts of Grace, which is, just want you to know, if you do sign up for an Acts of Grace class, it is very confidential. It will not go anywhere. It only comes directly to me. So there is nobody on staff, not even these two executive team members would even know that you're on there. I'm the only one that receives it. So that you can go to aogintake.lonestar.tv.
Yes. It's a really, people don't realize what all Lone Star Cowboy Church does. We do so much more than the church services on Sundays and, in the arena ministry. We got this full-blown ministry that's happening all the time. If you don't get to heaven, it's not because we didn't get a class to put together for you so that you can make it.
That's right.
We're all about discipleship here. And our online campus is just, the COVID has had so many bad things that has happened with it, but there's also so many good things that have happened because we've gone online with so many things like women's ministry and men's ministry.
Digging deep.
Lone
Star students have been there for a little while, but Lone Star kids, we've thrown as much as we can get out there in this short window as possible.
Greenville, South Carolina.
And then one of the other things, too, to me is maybe if it's not a class, but they're part of that feeding the homeless and prison ministry is open for people to come serve and be a part of.
It
too,
is.
right?
It is. Yes. That's the hands-on.
Yeah.
That's the hands-on with the community. Like just recently, the care ministry was able to do a blood drive. We did 5 weeks of giving out produce. Yep. We did a Montgomery County food bank. We delivered food all over the county.
Baskets for the
all
nurses.
over several counties.
We did 370-something baskets for all the nurses in the community. We also wrote 1,314 encouragement cards to all the men in the Huntsville unit in Huntsville. So we were very busy.
And that's all just in the last 2 months.
Yes.
And most of that is in the last month. But we're fixing to have to sign off. But I want to remind you guys about digging deep. Yep. Because we're all about discipleship. We're all about helping the community. And so we reach out in any way that we see that needs, if there's a need, we try to fill it. Digging Deep starts at 11:30. And you can go to our YouTube channel, Lone Star Cowboy Church on YouTube, and you can watch Digging Deep there. It's a class that helps you to learn at a deeper level what the Bible teaches, and Pastor Rob does an amazing job.
Yes, he does.
Love you guys. Happy
you.
Father's
Thank you.
Day, and be blessed.